West Oso at Bear Stadium, as here come the West Oso Bears out of the tunnel, and of course the London Pirates right out of the tunnel. This should be an interesting matchup. Both teams really looking forward to getting momentum forward. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live once again, still in pregame show mode just before kickoff here. Going to be a very exciting ball game. West Oso last week or West Oso this week, the Bears are coming off of a loss and still trying to find that first win of the season. Last week they had to replace their quarterback, and it will be, I believe, the same thing this week as well. Just trying to get that first one, trying to get that momentum going for the season. London Pirates, though, looking to continue a little bit of momentum, just get back to it. I believe they are 1-1, according to Max Preps. But looking at the London Pirates roster right now, you're talking about Pearson Casales. He's a sophomore. Ace Navarrijo, another sophomore, and sophomore Mason Arispe. Now, why bring up those players? Well, sophomore, you look at the seniors like none other than Ty Leonard and Donier Castaneda. And those two, of course, they can basically, well, go ahead and they can just really go ahead and bring those sophomores into the game plan, let them be able to focus up, things like that. As we're just about to get set for game time here, for the kickoff to be exact, as the West Oso Bears break the huddle, break the sideline, and will be getting onto the field for the kickoff. Looks like it will be indeed the London Pirates who will get the ball first. West Oso Bears in front of their home crowd last time. They really struggled in the second half of their game. Can they make it 4 quarters? That's going to be the biggest thing for West Oso. If they continue that pressure throughout the game, it looks like they have that team to be able to win and move forward for their next ones. Either way, we're underway here at Bear Stadium. Has the ball down to the 30-yard line, to the 40, 45, 50, 50, 45, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Looking at the field, though, there is a flag on the play. It will be a block in the back, most likely, so that will be taken right back to the spot of where the penalty marker took place. Indeed, that is the call. So the London Pirates will get to start this. Will get to start their drive. So I'm just waiting on where the ball will be spotted. There we go. Ball spotted at the Bears 37-yard line. First play of the game. One wide on each side. And flag on the play. Looks like that's going to come back with a false start for the London Pirates. Move them back to about the 45-yard line now. A little bit into it, closer to the 40. One back beside him. Drops back to pass. Tries to evade pressure. Goes to the right. Throws to the right. Has pressure. Incomplete, though. So, quarterback today, looks like it will be Ty Leonard. Ty Leonard Sr. looks like he's got a lot of speed inside the pocket. Knows when he feels like he's being pressured and knows where his wideouts will be. So once again, decides to hand it off this time. Up the middle they go. It's going to be maybe a short gain. Nice stop by Jacob Galvan for the Bears. Third down and just about 13 yards to go for this first down for the London Pirates. Ty Leonard talking it over, decides to go to the right side. On the run, scrambles. Will go out of bounds before the first down marker, so it will be fourth down. But the biggest question is now, will the Pirates decide to stay out? Will the Pirates offense decide to stay out and go for it? And that might be the case. Ball spotted at the Bear 31-yard line. Looks like 5 yards to go. 10:35 remain here in the first quarter. Three wideouts actually on his right side. Throws quickly to the right. Double coverage, almost picked off. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, just like that for the Bears. A little bit of talk, though. But I believe that was fourth down. I think the call could be if that was pass interference indeed. And I believe that's going to be pass interference. Pass interference against the Bears. So now it will be a first down and 10 inside the Bears' 15-yard line just about. Sets up in shotgun, hands it off to the left side. The jet sweep trying to get anything going, and that's going to be a good stop by the West Oso Bears to bring up second down. Zach Bullock with the run, not able to get anything going, so you'll see a lot of Bullock most likely. Hands it off, up the middle, once again, and Bullock will get a couple of yards, not much. Check that, actually. That was Navarrijo for the London Pirates. Nice stop by Patterson for the Bears. Third down, 7 to go. 9:20 remaining here. And the London Pirates will have a big third down coming up. Will they be able to make another third down conversion here? Passes it up the middle. And that's going to be enough for the first down. Not going to be for touchdown, though. Nice catch. Pitch and catch, basically, for the London Pirates. Pearson Cazales able to secure the catch. And for the 4-yard line, hands it off. Tries to go up the middle, not going to be able to get there.
Tackle stop by number 44, Patrick Garcia.
Nice stop by Patrick Garcia for the West Oso Bears. The Bears defense, really, when it gets to this spot, especially I saw a lot last week, and even the week before when they were down in Taft. The Oso Bears really come into play inside of the red zone. Trying to push along are the London Pirates, but that's not going to be able to get anywhere there.
Stop made by 33, Jacob Galvan for the Bears.
Jacob Galvan once again with the stop. Third down and yes, indeed, third down and 3 to go. And one wide out on his left side. Leonard sends a man in motion, decides to try and run for it, and he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Down by the Bears. Stop made by number 4, Joe Medina, and number 7,
Medina there, one of the players on the stop for the West Oso Bears. 7:10 to go here in this first quarter. And now the Pirates have a big decision. Looks like they will decide to take the points early and go for the field goal kick. Timeout called. Oh, check that. Kick is good. Looked away for a second. Either way, the kick is good, and that's going to be 3-0 London. So, all in all, yes, West Oso Bears now down 3, but if you look at it, it could have been much worse for them. So the defense really coming alive here late in that drive to only allow 3 points. Now, we'll see what West Oso can do on their first drive when they come out. So the West Oso Bears, they will get the ball in the second half. Of course, that is the biggest question here. How will they do? Only time will tell. Now, of course, we'll get to see in a second how the Bears' offense will be.
Number 12, Daniel Castaneda, kicking off for the Pirates.
Castaneda to kick off for the Pirates indeed. Sends it high. Decides to run with it left. And will get taken down at about the their own 15-yard line. And will be 1st and 10. .6:43 to go here in the first quarter. Both teams still have 3 timeouts each.
Ball will be spotted at the 16-yard line.
So ball spotted actually at the 16-yard line instead of the 15 like I once thought it was. Hikes it off. Decides to take it himself. It's going to be a couple of yards for a gain there. So we'll see what West Oso have in store for us here.
Number 2, Ace Navarrijo on the stop. And number 3, Mason Arispe. Making 3rd down.
3rd down just like that for the West Oso Bears. Three on the left side. Play is stopped. It looks like it is going to be against London. Most likely for encroachment or offside. But now West Oso will have a better opportunity to get first down. In the backfield. Free play. That's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Rayshawn Nichols. So check that, no flag on the play. And it will be... And it will be a throwing it out for the Bears. We'll have to punt it away. It looks like it got blocked. And it's going to be just about at their own 30-yard line. So that's where the London Pirates will be able to start their drive from.
First and 10 for London. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
The ball spotted at the West Oso Bears 35-yard line. Handoff up the middle, or quarterback keeper actually.
The play. Stop made by number 2, Ryan Garcia for the Bears. Gain of about 3 yards. Second down. Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line. Sends man in motion. For a quick gain on the left side. Ball will be spotted just at about the 30-yard line. 4:30 remaining here in the first quarter. That was Mason Arispe with the carry. Third down. About 6 to go for the London Pirates. Backfield decides to roll right. Throws on the run. Incomplete. Cannot make the catch there from Ty Leonard. So 4th down, 6 to go. Offense for the London Pirates are still on the field. What it looks like. 10 on the play clock though. 9, 8 to go. 7, 6, 5, 4. It looks like they will have to burn a timeout. And indeed they will, with 4:08 remaining here in this first quarter. London Pirates will talk it over as well as the West Oso Bears. So as they do that, we will take a quick break ourselves. This is Real Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young. Don't go anywhere. All right, back to the action here on Rio Sports Live. I'm just Jacob Young. It is 4th down, and London decides to go for it once again. Drops back to pass, looks left, throwing. It is Caught! $3:59 remaining here in the first quarter. The refs are going to talk it over. But will this be a 4th down conversion?
Flag goes against London.
And instead, that flag will go against London, so
Receiver has stepped out of bounds.
it will be
Reynoso takes over.
turnover on downs, as it was a loss of down for illegal touching. 3:59 remain here in the first quarter. Now West Oso's offense back out on the field. We'll see what they'll be able to do once again.
Western Timber with those ball spotted at the 32-yard line.
Ball spotted at their own 32-yard line. Going left, breaking a couple of tackles. And that will be a good start to their drive. 2nd down.
Sosa by Mr. Rashad Carrington, number 2.
Rashad Carrington with
17.
the carry. Second down and about 4 as a 6-yard gain for the Bears. 2 wideouts on his right side. 1 wideout on his left. Decides to take it himself once again. This time, London were ready for that one, and the Pirates will wrap him up before he could get anywhere. Eddie Garza with the quarterback keeper there. 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. 3rd down. 3rd down and 7 now for the West Oso Bears. 2 wideouts on Garza's left side. 3 wideouts technically. Throws very quickly, and that's going to be picked off.
Intercepted by the Pirates. Number 17.
What an interception there.
Grab that kick.
That was Dylan Spencer
Pirates first down.
for the Pirates. They will take over. Read the play right off the bat.
At the 34-yard line.
And a perfect just taking a look at the replay real quick. This was able to be the ball hawk. Play drawn to a halt.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play, most likely false start, and indeed it is.
False start called for the Pirates.
False start against the Pirates. Two wideouts on his left side. Decides to draw it back. Goes for a quick pass behind the line of scrimmage. They're able to get back to it. Still on his feet. First down and more. 10, 5.
Touchdown.
And we'll walk in there for the touchdown.
Number 2, Navarrijo.
Ace Navarrijo with the catch there. Touchdown, London. London in control of this one early, trying to make it 10 with the field goal, with the extra point. Check that. And it is up, and it is good.
Number 23, Nick Bridges on the extra point attempt is good. The 2:19 to go in the first quarter, score.
So a nice kick by Nick Fuentes. Just like that, right now, it seems like both sections for London have really been able to, well, just find the momentum, find their game plan. The defense is working pretty well. The offense is working working really good as well. It's basically what I'm trying to say here. It's a good balance from that team. West Oso, it looks like they just need that extra step, that extra motivation to really get things kicking into gear. West Oso aren't out of this in any means. 2:19 remaining here in this first quarter. Had an close opportunity to really get things rolling. The biggest thing that I've seen so far from West Oso is the offensive line. But has an opportunity here. Down to the 40, the 50. And we'll get pushed out of bounds just about at the 45-yard line on this kickoff return. Daniel Esquivel with the kickoff return. No penalty marker on the field, but we will take a quick little break. Don't go anywhere.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
The kids are headed back to school, and this year, more than ever, they'll need internet they can rely on from VTX1 companies. Internet that makes the grade is vital to connect students at home with teachers and professors alike. Our friendly staff is standing by to give you any help you may need. For a limited time only, get free installation from a company headquartered in the Rio Grande Valley. Call VTX1 at 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
All right, back to the action now. Jake Young, Rio Sports Live. And just right before this, a huge kickoff return for the West Oso Bears, getting themselves into Pirate territory. It's back. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. Will be downed just inside 45. Second down, just about 8 to go. 1:35 remaining, trying to throw it away, and it's going to be picked off. Continues staying on his feet. And he will be knocked on the ground. Interception by Ace Navrijo. I believe that might be coming back. As indeed it is. That will be against London. .119 remain here in the first quarter. So offside is officially the call. And that will move the chains for the Bears. It will be inside the London Pirates 30-yard line.
First down for the Bears. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line, first and 10.
First down, 10 to go. Throws quickly to the left side on the screen pass, but London were ready for that one. It'll be a loss on the play.
Mason Arispe stopped for the Pirates. Yards, making it second down.
Mason Arispe, yes, indeed, Mason Arispe with the stop for the Pirates. That defensive play now will be second down, 13 to go. Play clock down to 10, 9, 8, 7, as the Oso Bears still talking it over. 3 on the play clock. As they hiked it, play was stopped. False start is the call, and that will be against the Bears. So just as they were able to get into territory, they have now been moved back, and it will be second down and long. Second down and about 18 to go to just get to the first down. So 8 yards just to get back to the original line of scrimmage for the Bears. Throws quickly on the right. And that's going to be incomplete. Tried for the screenplay, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 10-0, London Pirates lead the West Oso Bears. As we end the first quarter, we'll go into the second one, and we will take a quick break as well. We'll still be West Oso ball when we come back. They will just be switching sides. I'm Jake Beyond the Rio Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Come and enjoy.
All right, back live here for the second quarter. 4 seconds actually still in this first quarter. Pass is incomplete. Now that will be the end. Of the first quarter. So second quarter to begin shortly. 10-0 London. Talk about West Oso and what they have to do. The offense has been the struggle so far in this game and have looked very promising in some parts. But the biggest thing is just being able to kind of fake this London defense, because right now the London Pirates have been ready for anything possible that West Oso has thrown at them. And the Bears were moving forward too and had a couple of penalties go their way. And of course, penalties can always hurt you as well as help you. And that was the case here on this drive. As the London Pirates out on the field, just waiting on the West Oso Bears. And out onto the field, the Bears come. Should be an interesting play here. Fourth down, 4th and 18. Ball spotted just at the London 36-yard line. Throws deep on the left side, just a little too far, incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And indeed, it will be. So the London Pirates will get the ball back. Flag on the play, and it was against West Oso.
Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line.
Here comes the London Pirate offense once again back out onto the field. Ty Leonard decides to drop back to pass onto the left side on the play action, just a little too far for his wide receiver. Incomplete. That'll be 2nd down. 11:46 to go here in the first half. Second down, 10 to go. Decides to take it himself. We'll get a solid gain.
By the quarterback, number 11, Ty Leonard.
Leonard with the quarterback keeper. Ryan Garcia with the stop for the West Oso Bears. Hands it off once again. Tries to run this time. Gets stopped in the backfield by the West Oso defense.
In the backfield. Walk down.
Fourth down for the London Pirates. West Oso crowd getting into it. Throws it deep. Back with it. And it's caught.
Caught by number 12, Daniel Castaneda.
What a catch by Daniel Castaneda. Enough to get the first down.
31-yard line.
And now, just like that, reversing field inside of Bear territory. One wide out on the right side for the London Pirates. Two wideouts on his left for Ty Leonard. Leonard decides to go forward.
Quarterback keeper number 11, Leonard for the Pirates.
Won't make
Made by number 72.
be second down, just about.
Second down for the Pirates.
9 to go.
They're hurt on the field.
Injury. Timeout. We'll be right back.
Fest on March 13 and 14 at the San Benito Fairgrounds. Experience the Battle of the Alamo. See the fabulous Grammy winner Eddie La Reina Yavante and legendary Jaime de Anda, plus Los Garcia Brothers, Sereno, H3, Grupo Ácido, huge car show, market days, and join the IBCA State Championship Cook-Off. Take in native Indian, folklorico, and Aztec dancers, Reyes dancing horses, and rock climbing wall and games. Don't miss Texas Fest in San Benito.
Back to the action here. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Decides to take it himself once again for Leonard.
Quarterback keeper once again, Mr. Leonard for the Pirates.
Gets
Made by number 56.
It's about a good gain there. Third down, 1 to go. 9:30 remain here in the first half. Leonard has two backs beside him. One wide out on his right. Ref stop the, blow the whistle.
And timeout called by the Bears.
Blow the play dead. Timeout will be called by the Bears. And we will take one as well. I'm Jake Young. This is Rio Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
To stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back live here. Throwing quickly to the left side. And it's caught.
Touchdown London. Number 12.
Touchdown made by Daniel Castaneda. Leonard to Castaneda for 6. Just like that. It is a 16-0 lead, waiting on the extra point, of course, for the Pirates. Fuentes. It fumbles, and that's going to be no good. As the snap was a little low. So a nice job with Terrell Mizell. Was one of the defensive players out there to make the stop, to not allow it to be a 2-point play instead. 16-0 your score. West Oso still have yet to get onto the board just yet. Now we'll get to see the Bears back out onto the field this time. The biggest thing to remember for both sides, this game is 4 quarters. Yes, it seems like the London Pirates have been able to control this first half. It is 9:15 remaining in this first half, but anything can still happen in the time that we have remaining. Kickoff is away, and that's going to be rolled into the end zone for a touchback, and the West Oso Bears will start this drive at the 25-yard line.
Silko lets the ball go to the end zone, making the first down and 10 for the Bears.
So first down and 10 once again for the West Oso Bears will be their own 25-yard line. West Oso Bears break out of the huddle and are ready to start their drive once again. Three wideouts on his left side, one wideout on his right, one back beside him. Decides to hand it off on the jet sweep. Still on his right, can't gain. Maybe able to gain at least 1 yard.
Ball to the right side to the Bears. Number 2 is John Carrington.
Rashad Carrington.
2 yards gain there. 8 yards to go for the Bears. Ball
On the carry.
27-yard line.
Two wideouts on the left side, two wideouts on the right. Sends the man in motion. Throws quickly. Finds the receiver. That's going to be enough for the first down. Nice catch by Jalen James. Wrapping him up was... I'll check that, but... First down and 10, moving the chains for the Bears. Exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Really get their offense going. Steps back, throws quickly downfield, up the middle. No one was there. Trying to see who it was intended for. But incomplete pass brings up second down and 10 with 8:07 remaining here in the first half. That's kind of what I expected to see for West Oso, basically, as they had done that the past couple of weeks, was airing it out, trying to get something going downfield especially. And so now, we'll hand it off. Flag thrown, so most likely will be a hold against the Bears, but we'll have to wait and see what the official call is. So penalty marker down. So just waiting on the official call. Check that false start.
Offside at the 35-yard line, third down with about 14 yards to go.
Ball will be spotted on the West Oso 35-yard line with about 15 to go. 15 yards remaining here. Check that, third down. One wide out on each side. Drops back to pass. Evades the pressure. Able to throw quickly. Just out of the hands. Incomplete. Pass was intended for Ryan Garcia, I believe. And indeed, that will be fourth down. The punting team is out for the Bears. Back to punt it away. Gets it off. And it will take a Bear bounce. Still rolling, will roll out of bounds at what looks to be the 23-yard line.
London will be spotted at the 24-yard line.
24-yard line. That's where it's officially spotted. 7:30 remain here in the first half. And that's where the London Pirates will get to start their upcoming drive. Take a look at the key players so far for this London Pirates team as we get to see the offense back out, to be exact. Ty Leonard has been connecting it a lot as well to Ace Navarijo and Corbin, or check that, and Mason Jacob. trying to get something going on this play. Maybe a couple of yards, close to 5. So Zach Bullock with the carry for 4 yards. Second down, 6 to go, 7 minutes to go here in the first half. They set off trying to get away, and that's going to be a sack. Stop behind the line. Nice job by Patrick Garcia for the West Oso Bears, was one of the players to get him. So third down, 13, just about to go for the London Pirates. Two wideouts on each side for Leonard. Drops back to pass. Throws it deep. Incomplete. And it looks like no penalty marker on the field. Indeed, no penalty marker, and it will be fourth down. So the punting team for London will come out there. A nice stop by the West Oso Bears, exactly what they wanted to. Late in this first half, trying to get something going for their offense. The Bears defense being able to do exactly that. So fourth down here. And West Oso trying to block the kick. It's going to be a line drive kick. Able to be caught. Nice catch there, down just past the 40-yard line, close to the 35. What a play by Brian Garcia. Will be worth an instant replay here. Talk about it, all of them lined up to try and pressure the punter. All of them were onside. Continue play. So a nice gain there. But back to the live coverage. And here come the West Oso offense. One wide out on his right side. Most likely will be a handoff. There's one back behind him. Play is stopped.
And West Oso calls timeout.
West Oso will have to call timeout here. We'll take a break as well. I'm Jake Young. This is Rio Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries.
Back live here now. Handoff up the middle. Going to be a gain.
Stop made by number 64, Bryce Marshall.
But a nice stop by Bryce Marshall for the London Pirates.
Down the middle, about second down, with 7 yards to go. Ball spot at the 34-yard line.
Just about at the 34-yard line for the West Oso Bears, trying another play like that. Flag is thrown.
Down the right side, there is a flag on the play.
We'll see if this play will be coming back for potentially a hold. And indeed it will be.
Goes against Westoso. Holding. Second down for Westoso. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line.
Second down. And 17. Second down long. Got two wideouts on his right side. Play action pass. Decides to take it up the middle. Not going to be able to get anywhere. That will be third down. 4 minutes 45 to go in this first half.
Ball spotted at the 43-yard line.
Ball spotted at the Pirate 43-yard line. Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. Can't get to it. Incomplete pass.
Roughing the passer.
And it will be roughing the passer.
Flag goes against London.
Will be the call against the London Pirates.
First and 10 for Westoso. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line.
Throws it quickly to the left side. Still on his feet. Will be brought down just inside the 15, just about.
Preston. Casano.
So, looks like another timeout called this time for London. 3:55 remain here in the first half. Timeout called. We'll take one as well. I'm Jake Young, Studio Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the Blue Building and the Blue Shrimp Boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Back live once again here. 3:55 remain in this first half. First and 10, Westoso. Play drawn. Dead ball foul. False start against the Westoso Bears. Play resumed. Hikes it off. Try to throw it away, or throw it quickly, and that's going to be a sack. Sends a man in motion. Trying to get something going. How about that? Right up the middle. That's going to be caught for a gain.
Number 4, Corbin Eckelberg on the stop. Number 5, Jalen James.
What a catch by Jalen James. 2 minutes, 45 to go in the first half. Hikes it off. Throws it left again. And that will be a penalty marker down. Will most likely be pass interference. So I believe 15-yard penalty. I think this could end up being a first down. And indeed it will. So officially first and goal for the West Oso Bears with 2:37 remaining here in this first half. Both teams still have one timeout remaining. Since the man in motion decides to go left, it's tipped up. Incomplete. Intended for Jalen James once again. Jalen James has been West Oso's target almost week in and week out, and still is proving that he can make some plays. Almost caught right there, was tipped up and almost completed. So it looks like it'll be 2 wideouts, 3 wideouts, check that, on his right side. Tried to throw it up the middle, incomplete. So we might be looking at a third down. Third down, still 10 yards to go to the end zone. Sends a man in motion. Throws quickly again. And it is caught for the touchdown. And West Oso get on the board. Fantastic play by Jalen James once again. Take a quick instant replay. Send a man in motion quickly through. And just a perfect grab for Jalen James. The extra point is up. And it is good. (16-7) with 2:20 remaining here in the first quarter. And just like that, the West Oso Bears are right back in this one. Exactly, just needed that momentum, just needed that flow for the West Oso Bears. The defense for them had been very well. Yes, of course, they had given 16 points up, but you look at what it could have also been, the reason why it is 16 points. In my opinion, the West Oso defense have been playing a great game. Just, of course, had to be put out onto the field a little quicker than most likely the defensive coordinators would have liked and things like that. But, excuse me, but all in all, 16-7 football game, and now we'll get to see what the London Pirates, if they have an answer for that to try and extend their lead right back before halftime, or we'll try and run out the game clock here in this first half. Still in the first half, 2:20 remaining here. Both teams still have one timeout remaining in this first half, if I'm not mistaken, as well as we're back underway. For kickoff, but received at about the 10-yard line, down to the 40, 45, 50, and gets dragged down just inside the 50-yard line, so probably will be about 47 or so yard line inside Bear territory.
42-yard line, first and 10 for the Pirates.
42-yard line officially. We'll see the official. Check that 47-yard line. 2:11 to go here in the first half. Drops back to pass. Leonard goes to the left. Flag on the play. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown, but this could be coming back.
There's a flag on the play.
It was near the West Oso sideline is where the penalty marker is. Just past the 50-yard line. I believe it is coming back. Indeed it is. So we'll be right back into Pirate territory now for London. First down, 15 to go. 2 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in this first half. Drops back to pass. Looking left. Has a man open. And it is indeed caught.
Number 4, Corbin Exbrick.
What a catch by Corbin Egbrick. Fantastic catch there. Send them up a first down and 10 inside of Bear territory once again. Fakes the handoff, throws quickly, trying to go up the middle. Incomplete. London Pirates wanting a penalty. I don't believe it was called. So second down. Well, they're talking about it right now. And it will be there was a penalty marker. Check that actually down. And it will be pass interference called against the Bears. So, looks like a first down and goal. Just wanted to see where the ball is marked down exactly. Looks like it's close to about the 5-yard line for the Pirates. That's in. Trying to go for the right corner. Could not get there, except Leonard. Two wideouts on each side. Leonard rolling to the right side, evading the pressure, able to get it,
Touchdown.
and it is caught. What a catch there. Diving play.
Mason Arispe, number 3 for the Pirates on the reception.
And what a catch by Mason Arispe. We'll take a quick little replay of that as well. Replay look.
And the extra point attempt is good for the Pirates.
Looked absolutely impressive there as the extra point is good. But back to it, a minute 26 remaining here, still in this first quarter. (23-7) your score. London Pirates lead West Oso, but we saw a glimpse of what West Oso's offense could do last drive. Expecting the same out of that team. The London defense, London Pirates defense have been very impressive as well. Both teams really, their defenses have been on par. Scoreline might not necessarily reflect that, but the plays that they've been able to make have been very impressive. Now on the kickoff return. Getting past the 30-yard line.
Number 7, Ryan Garcia on the return kickoff for the Bears. Will be first and 10. Ball will be spotted at the
first down.
3-yard line.
10 to go for the West Oso Bears as they are going to talk things over for the time being. So West Oso Bear offense comes out onto the field now. Three wideouts on his right side. Sends a man in motion. Takes it himself up the middle, and he's going to be dragged down behind the line.
Stop made by number 64, Bryce Marshall.
Bryce Marshall with the stop for the London Pirates. And the London Pirates will go right back to calling timeout. They will have 0 left officially. That is their final timeout, I believe. Well, either way, if they take a timeout, we'll take a quick little break as well. Don't go anywhere. This is Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in
back live here. 3 wideouts on his right side once again. Little high, goes for a quick pass. Here's sideline. Penalty marker down.
There's a flag on the play.
And it will be against West Oso for the penalty marker. So it will be on their own 30-yard line. Second down, 12 to go. Drops back to pass quickly. Pass is short. Still on his feet.
Reception by number 11, Rashawn Nichols. For the West Oso Bears, making a third down, ball spotted at the 39-yard line.
"35 seconds remain here in the first half. West Oso trying to make it first down here. 3rd and 4. Goes for the long ball. Incomplete pass. 24 seconds remain. Late penalty marker down. And it will be against West Oso. Check that. Actually, against the London.
Holding call of play declined. 4th down.
It was against West Oso Bears. Just declined, and it will be 4th down with 24 seconds remaining here in this first half. Sends it high. Short kick. Able to be recovered.
Return by number 12.
Nice return by Castaneda. Able to get it close to the 50-yard line. And this will most likely be the final drive of the first half. 23-7. Your score, Corpus Christi London Pirates lead West Oso. 15 seconds to go once again in this first half.
7-yard line.
Drops back to pass. Throws as he gets hit. Incomplete. 11 seconds to go now. Throws quickly to the left side. On the screen pass, able to get back to the line of scrimmage and more. Maybe even moving the chains. As that will be the end of the first half.
Daniel Castaneda on the reception down the left side.
And that will end the first half indeed. London 23, West Oso 7. And we will be back. We'll have a lot of talk throughout, of course, the games that we have been covering to everything like this. But 23-7, your score, the London Pirates lead. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Respite care and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
The Kids are headed back to school, and this year, more than ever, they'll need internet they can rely on from VTX1 companies. Internet that makes the grade is vital to connect students at home with teachers and professors alike. Our friendly staff is standing by to give you any help you may need. For a limited time only, get free installation from a company headquartered in the Rio Grande Valley. Call VTX1 at 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Come and enjoy 2 full days of Texas Fest on March 13 and 14 at the San Benito Fairgrounds. Experience the Battle of the Alamo. See the fabulous Grammy winner Eddie the Reina Llavante and legendary Jaime de Anda, plus Los Garcia Brothers, Sereno, H3, Grupo Ácido, huge car show, market days, and join the IBCA State Championship Cook-Off. Take in Native Indian, Folklorico, and Aztec dancers, Reyes dancing horses, and rock climbing wall and games. Don't miss Texas Fest in San Benito.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
The kids are headed back to school, and this year, more than ever, they'll need internet they can rely on from VTX1 companies. Internet that makes the grade is vital to connect students at home with teachers and professors alike. Our friendly staff is standing by to give you any help you may need. For a limited time only, get free installation from a company headquartered in the Rio Grande Valley. Call VTX1 at 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Come and enjoy 2 full days of Texas Fest on March 13 and 14 at the San Benito Fairgrounds. Experience the Battle of the Alamo. See the fabulous Grammy winner Eddie La Reina y Avante and legendary Jaime de Anda, plus Los Garcia Brothers, Sereno, H3, Grupo Ácido, huge car show, market days, and join the IBCA State Championship Cook-Off. Take in native Indian, folklorico, and Aztec dancers, Reyes dancing horses, and rock climbing wall and games. Don't miss Texas Fest in San Benito.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
The kids are headed back to...
Alright, well, here we go. Back live here. We're just going to get you ready for halftime. Go to the pregame slate here. I'm trying to get to the halftime slate. So we got some high school scores for you around. Three Rivers Bulldogs 0 and Freer Buckaroos 21. Agua Dulce Longhorns 13 and the Runge Yellow Jackets 12. Woodsboro Eagles 7 and the Luis Hornets 41. Petite Aggies 0 and the Sinton Pirates 20. That one's at half. Petite Pirates 0, yep. Petite Pirates 0 and the Sinton Pirates 20. the Nixon Smiley Mustangs 0, and the George West Longhorns 25. The Carnes City Badgers 6, and the Odom Owls 17. Marine Military Bulldogs 8, and the Fremont Cowboys 13. Taft Greyhounds 13 and Kennedy Lions 13 tied at the half. Somerset Bulldogs 13 and the Beeville Trojans 7. Aransas Pass Panthers 14 and the Falfurrious Jerseys 7. Corpus Christi Miller Buccaneers 21 and the Rockport Fulton Pirates 28. And then of course this game 23-7 London Pirates lead West Oso. Refugio Bobcats 47 and Bloomington Bobcats 0 at the half. Ingleside Mustangs 7 and the Carrizo Springs Wildcats 14. The Robstown Cotton Pickers 0 and the Toloso Midway Warriors. Toloso Midway Warriors 42. Then we also have the Skidmore Tynan Bobcats 0 and the Santa Gertrudis Lions 0. This might not have been updated at all. So I believe a couple of these have actually been canceled. Maybe Coffer Seahawks and Bishop Badgers have been canceled as it is 0-0 still. And that says final. So those are the high school football scores that have been going on. So we get ready for the second half of this one. It should be an exciting second half indeed. I'm Jake Young. This is Real Sports Live. Once again, we're just getting started.
More than ever, they'll need internet they can rely on from VTX1 companies. Internet that makes the grade is vital to connect students at home with teachers and professors alike. Our friendly staff is standing by to give you any help you may need. For a limited time only, get free installation from a company headquartered in the Rio Grande Valley. Call VTX1 at 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Now, back once again here, just to give my assumptions, or not assumptions, but just basically my first half thoughts for both these teams, West Oso football. I'll try to basically come into this game and anything. Well, either way, we'll be right back.
If you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community.
Yeah, back here we're trying to explain this first half. Just seemed like West Oso came out and were just trying, of course, to play their own game. The only difference was that offensive line didn't seem like they were there at the time. And then, of course, that defense came out and were very impressive, especially on that first drive, only allowing 3 points from what could have been easily 7. So it was a great stop for the West Oso Bears, in my opinion, considering what it could have been there. And continuing it on, West Oso just struggled to get the ball rolling on offense. That has really been the main key of that first half. Second half, though, really, or not the second half, but for the London Pirates, for them, it was rolling on all cylinders, really. That first half came as a breeze. Remember, it's a 4-quarter game, though. But, like I said, that first half, London were able to really just get downfield constantly and help them out big time, especially on defense, were penalties. Penalties that were against the West Oso Bears. And that stalled a lot of the West Oso Bears drives, basically. That was kind of the difference maker, per se. So it continued like that for a while, till West Oso finally were able to get on the board right before halftime, about one of their next to last or so drives that they had. Went downfield, beautiful pass to none other than Jalen James. Jalen James had been the target throughout the night here tonight, and it has been the target throughout basically the season. You do see the biggest improvements from, just like we said before, week 2 to week 3, and even week 3 to week 4. You just see the team normally get better and better. Here, it's been a little bit of a struggle. We talked about it even last week. Talked about it with Marco Munguia, how difficult this schedule would be upcoming for the West Oso Bears. So this has not been an easy task of a game for this team. But London has to stay focused for all 4 quarters. And same goes for the West Oso Bears. They might have necessarily lost the first half, but guess what? There's still 2 quarters left to play. There's still about 30 minutes. Well, 24 minutes actually, since it's 12 minutes in a quarter in high school. About 24 minutes still left on the table for either side. Just like we saw Corpus Christi London put up 23 in this first half, West Oso can do exactly the same. The offense can get rolling for them, and London could start to slow down a little bit on that offensive game. The biggest thing for West Oso, though, to fix in this first half, and I cannot stress this enough, penalties. How many times they have gotten called for a false start. How many times they have gotten called, a couple of times actually, for a pass interference. Yes, pass interferences have gone their way, but they have also been taken right back. So a lot of things like that could be the case here for the second half. Well, we're 4 minutes, just 4 minutes away from the second half start, and so we will take our final break. When we return, we'll be ready for the second half. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Custom Sports in San Benito.
Come and enjoy 2 full days of Texas Fest on March 13 and 14 at the San Benito Fairgrounds. Experience the Battle of the Alamo. See the fabulous Grammy winner Eddie the Reina Llavante and legendary Jaime de Anda, plus Los Garcia Brothers, Sereno, H3, Grupo Ácido, huge car show, market days, and join the IBCA State Championship Cook-Off. Take in Native Indian, Folklorico, and Aztec dancers, Reyes dancing horses, and rock climbing wall and games. Don't miss Texas Fest in San Benito.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
Then we would like to show you how we can help.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
All right, back live here. So we're just about to get ready to start the second half. And here come the London Pirates.
Here come the London Pirates.
London Pirates back out onto the field, onto their sideline. Now we just wait for West Oso to make their entrance for this second half. And
Here comes the West Oso
just like that, the West Oso Bears are back out onto the field. And so now we're going to get this second half rolling. Just about 12 minutes put up onto the game clock. 40 seconds on the play clock. And now we just wait for the kickoff, as West Oso will be receiving the ball to start this second half. So we will get to see the Bears out. Once again, the offense right back out for this second half to see what will be for this second half of for the West Oso Bears, basically. So once again, they will be receiving. So the London Pirates just kick this one off to start this second half. Back underway once again here at Bears Stadium. Rolling to the left side, not able to get far. Going to be close to the 25-yard line. So the Bears will talk things over for their game plan. So start things off for this second half once again. 11:53 to play here in the third quarter. Just shy of the 25-yard line, 24-yard line in shotgun formation. Decides to take it himself. Up the middle he goes. Brought down, but a short gain. So Garza gains about 2 yards. Second down, 8 to go here. 11:30 remain in this third quarter. One wide out on each side. Tried for the handoff and isn't going to be able to get anywhere. A huge loss on the play for the West Oso Bears. Arispe to make the tackle. Third down, 15. Third down long. One wide out on each side. One back beside him. Hikes it off. Thought about throwing right. Throws kind of up the middle. Incomplete. And that's going to be fourth down. A little bit of miscommunication here on their first drive of the second half. And just like that, the punting team will be out for the West Oso Bears. Punts it away. Close to the 50. Takes a Bear bounce. Roll just shy of the 35-yard line.
First and 10 for the London Pirates. Ball will be spotted at the 37-yard line.
So it will be first and 10 for the London Pirates. We'll see what they'll be able to do here in the first drive of their second half. And their first drive for the second half, either way. One back beside him, one wide out on each side. Sends a man in motion. Pitches it out to the right side. To the 40, close to the 45-yard line. Castaneda with the run after he got the pitch. 10 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
44-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 44-yard line. Second down, 3 to go. London Pirates lead 23-7. Two backs beside him. Gonna hand it off, running to the left side. Just about to the first down marker. We'll see where the rest indeed bottom.
Bears making it flag on the play.
So penalty marker on the field. And it will be against West Oso.
Personal foul goes against the West Oso Bears. Spotted for first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So now inside of Bear territory for the London Pirates once again. One back beside him. Rolls out to the left side, throws, caught, and he's gonna be taken down right after. Nice stop by Rashad Carrington. Believe caught by Mason Jacobs. Second down, just about 9 to go Coming up on the 9-minute marker here in the third quarter. Cincinnati motion. Hands it off up the middle. Trying to get anything going, not able to. Stopped by a rush of red.
By number 52, Julius Otero. Third down for the Pirates.
Just about 8:35 to go in the first, or check that, in the third quarter. One wide out on each side. Stacks them up on the right side, though. Leonard making sure he knows what to do. Timeout called.
And timeout called.
London will have to burn one timeout to talk things over. So as they do that, we will indeed. I'm Jake Piano, Studio Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Back live now once again. Two wideouts on the left side. Leonard able to evade the pressure. Stumbles before he could get back to the line of scrimmage, I believe. Navarijo with the catch. But that will set up a fourth down. Fourth down and about 11. And it looks like we'll be going for it. Leonard dropping back, looking left, throwing. And it is caught! Touchdown! No penalty markers once again. Castaneda with the catch. And it will be 29-7, officially a touchdown. .7:33 remain here this third quarter. Fuentes with the attempt to make it 30. Up, and it is good. I'll check that. No good.
7:33 to go in the third quarter. The score: London 29, West Norfolk 7.
29-7, London lead. Now West Oso definitely will be wanting an answer here.
James and number 7, Ryan Garcia back for the West Coastal Bears.
Ryan Garcia back to receive the kick. Up and away it goes. Received, getting it out to about the 35-yard line.
Mr. Garcia on the turn kickoff for the Bears. This is first and 10. The ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. First down and 10. 7:28 remain here in the third quarter. West Oso talking it over here on the sidelines. Play clock down to 20 seconds. It's about that 25-second marker is where, of course, you want to be on the line of scrimmage setting up. Play clock at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hikes it off just in time, taking it to the left side. Has room to run. Stumbles just shy of the 50-yard line, but that will be enough for the first down.
First and 10 for the Bears. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line.
Tries to go up the middle, gains some yards, but it will end up being second down.
Number 17, Dylan Spencer, and 82, Ryan Rivas.
Dylan Spencer and
Taking a second down, about 8 yards to go, 2 yards advancing.
well, Dylan Spencer, one of the tacklers on the play for the London Pirates. Dropping back to pass, throwing on the left side, and that is incomplete. Almost intercepted. 6:33 remain here in the third quarter. That will end up becoming third down. Third down, 9 to go. Three wideouts on the right side, one wideout on the left. Hikes it off quickly up the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Had the catch, but not able to bring it in. I believe that was Carrington, the intended target. Fourth down, though. Two wideouts on the left side, two wideouts on the right. In shotgun formation. Decide to go for it. Passes a little too high, and he's going to be sacked. Turnover on downs.
And the Pirates take over.
Pirates take over with 6:20 remaining. (29-7) your score as the London Pirates come back out for their next drive on offense. Three wideouts on the left side, one wideout on the right. One back beside Leonard. Looking left. It gets rushed. Just like that. Sacked on the play.
Sacked by number 79, Jared Pettit.
Jared Pettit with the sack. We'll look at the instant replay real quick. It's a very impressive play by the West Oso football defense. Able to just beat the rush, to beat the offensive line, and gets the sack. But we'll be right back after this.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
The kid.
So back out onto the field now. So back to the action. One wideout. Check that. Two wideouts. It's the left side. Wideout on the right. Under pressure, and that's going to be a huge loss. Sacked behind the line. Ty Leonard had nowhere to go.
Sack made by number 51, Jalen Patterson for the Bears.
Patterson with the sack. Third down and very long indeed. Third down and 30 yards to go for the first down. First down marker way at the 40-yard line. The Bears 40-yard line has a man wide open though, incomplete. Couldn't get to it, and that is going to bring the punting team out for
At the half, Lakers 70, Nuggets 59. LeBron James in the house.
5:15 to go here in this third quarter. Gets the punt away. It's going to stay in Pirate territory if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't get the punt far enough for London. The Pirates would have liked, of course, the deeper punt, but now West Oso in great field position for their next drive. West Oso getting to talk it over. Using every chance they get to try and
Flag goes against West Oso, running for the kicker.
looking better. It will be running into the kicker flag though. So penalties once again. A prime position. Have the ball in their own territory. Or to have the ball in London's territory. And that it looks like it might be a re-kick here. Or check that. So, I was wrong on that one. It will be West Oso ball, first down and 10 though. Still some confusion on the field.
And timeout called by West Oso.
Timeout will have to be taken by West Oso. We'll take one as well. I'm Jake Bialy, Surreal Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
And this year, more than ever, they'll need internet they can rely on from VTX1 companies. Internet that makes the grade is vital to connect students at home with teachers and professors alike. Our friendly staff is standing by to give you any help you may need. For a limited time only, get free installation from a company headquartered in the Rio Grande Valley. Call VTX1 at 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
So back live once again. West Oso hikes it off. Handoff up the middle. Still on his feet. And a nice gain, I believe, from Rodella. Check that. Daniel Esquivel. Esquivel. Tackle was made by Connor West. Handoff onto the right side of the field. He gets a gain, and it will be enough to move the chains. Esquivel with another gain. First down 10, 4:30 remaining here in the third quarter, excuse me. Game clock paused momentarily for the move of the chains. Trying to go up the middle, looks like it could be called back for a false start. Will be against West Oso. So penalties hurting them once again. 5-yard penalty, so most likely false start. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Trying to get anything going, and that's going to be a sack behind the line. Nowhere to go for Garza, and he will be sacked behind the line. .30 to go here in the third quarter. Drops back to pass. Looking left. Able to complete. Third down. Still third down and long. Drops back to pass. Looking left. Incomplete. So he'll end up bringing a fourth down. Looks like the offense of West Oso will stay out on the field. With 20 seconds to go on the play clock, to be exact, down to 14, 13, 12, 11. Stay on the field. They'll hike it off. Throws it quickly to the left side behind the line of scrimmage, and we'll get it back. So it will be turnover on downs just like that. London Pirates will get the ball back, but it will be at their own 26-yard line. Hands it off to the left side. Trying to gain anything possible. It might be a small gain for the London Pirates.
Ball carried by number 19, Zach Bowles.
2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
33, Jacob Galvan stop for the Bears, making about 2 yard gain, second and 8. Ball will be spotted at the
Nice stop from Jacob Galvan.
8-yard line.
2 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Pitch out to the right side. Able to be read perfectly. And fantastic stop. Not allowing Ace Navarijo to go anywhere. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Sends a man in motion. Decides to take it himself. Leonard down to the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, 20. Gets pushed out of bounds.
Number 12, Daniel Castaneda, on the right side for the London Pirates.
Check that, it was Castaneda with the keeper. Down close to about the 20-yard line. Inside of Bear territory once again. Hands it off, and it's going to be read perfectly. Placed right behind the line of scrimmage.
44, Patrick Garcia. Second down.
Nice stop by Patrick Garcia for the West Oso Bears. Just over a minute remaining here in the third quarter. The London Pirates trying to get the play call with 10 seconds. Well, play clock down to 7, 6, 5. Hikes it off in plenty of time. Rolling left, throws on the run. It is caught. Gets the first down, tries to push for more.
Number 8, Preston Gonzalez on the reception for.
Will step out of bounds.
First and 10 for the Pirates. Ball spotted at the 11-yard line.
First down, 10 to go now. Ball is spotted at the 11-yard line for the Pirates. Receiver on the right side and one wide out on the left. Sends a man in motion. Takes it himself up the middle for a short gain.
Number 3, Mason Arispe.
Arispe gets the carry. And that will be the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, score remains 29-7. London lead. The London Pirates lead the West Oso Bears 29-7. As we switch field, we'll take a quick little break, and then we'll be right back for the final quarter of play. This is Rio Sports Live. I'm Jake Young.
Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Ball will be spotted at the 10-yard line.
Back live here. Ball spotted at the 10-yard line for the London Pirates. Throws it up to the right side. Waiting for an official call. I believe that it's incomplete.
Flag on the play.
But penalty marker down. Most likely be a pass interference call.
Holding call against Westoso.
And it will be. Ball will be spotted just about at the Bears' 5-yard line. First
and goal for the
and goal.
Ball spotted at the 5-yard line.
Sets up two backs beside him, one wide out on the left, trying to push up the middle. Not going to be able to go anywhere.
Ball carried by number 3, Mason
Reesman once again trying to make something happen for the London Pirates. Wasn't able to there. Will be second down. Second down, still 5 yards, I believe, to go to get to the touchdown. So check that face mask call against the Bears. So it will be a first down, 2 yards to go. First down goal. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Hikes it off. Hands it off once again up the middle. Trying to push. Not able to get anything going.
Number 2 lining up here, 79, Garrett Pettit. Unstoppable with Westoso, making a second down and goal for the London Pirates.
Second down and goal. London Pirates trying to do something here. Rolling to the right side, trying to take it in himself. And is in.
9 minutes for the Pirates.
(35-7) your score. Fuentes with the extra point. Snap is a little high. Extra point is up. And good. 36-7, London lead Westoso. (36-7) your score. Westoso comes back out onto the field, ready to recover the kick. Still plenty of time to make something happen, to get ready, to get your team ready either for next week or to just continue to play, because you want to play for all 4 quarters no matter what. There's still plenty of time. Maybe something, of course, can change for this Westoso Bears team in general. So it's this time in the game for both sides where you might start to see a couple of second stringers on either side. But either way, a nice recovery Down to the 30-yard line on the kick return.
Jalen James, number 5 for West Coast, so returning the kickoff.
Jalen James on the return.
For West Coast, though.
First down, 10 to go. 10:40 remain here in the fourth quarter.
Yard line for the Bears.
Two wideouts on the right side with two wideouts on the left. One back behind him. Throws quickly to the right side. Pass was complete for a small gain.
Stop made by number 64 for London. Ball carrier 64 with Bryce Marshall. And number 7 was Ryan.
So Brian Marshall with the catch. Bryce Marshall, excuse me, with the catch. Or check that.
Ball carried by number 10, Daniel Escobar.
Daniel Escobar with the carry.
Stop made by number 25, Jacob Charles for the Pirates. And 64, Bryce Marshall. Third down.
So Bryce Marshall making two stops here
Ball spotted at the
for this drive. 9:30 remain. Evades pressure. Up the middle. Incomplete. Bounce off the hands. Looked like it was going to be intercepted for a second there, but ended up being incomplete. Kick is away. That's going to take a Bear bounce once again. Just about
and the punt is grounded by number 4.
33-yard line.
Photo Bear. It'll be first and 10 for London.
So London will get the ball back. Officially at the Pirate 32-yard line. We'll be able to see what London will be able to do here. Two wideouts on each side. One back beside. Low snap, hands it off up the middle, and that's going to be covered up. Arispe trying to get anything going, wasn't able to, I don't believe. Nice stop by Dylan Pettis for the West Oso Bears. Second down, 10 to go. No gain on the play and no loss on the play either. 8:40 to go here in this fourth quarter. Two wideouts on each side. Hikes it off, throws it quickly to the right side, a little high, incomplete. Intended target was, I believe, Mason Jacob. So third down and 10 brings up a big third down for this West Oso defense. 8:28 remain here in the fourth quarter. The middle it goes. Not going to be enough for the first down.
On the stop, number 44, Patrick Garcia for the Bears. Fourth down with about 6 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. Less than 8 minutes to go. Was, I believe, 4th down. Yes, indeed it is. So London will punt it away. Caught just outside at the 34-yard line, and that's going to be a block in the back. So this is going to come back wherever it goes, just about the 45-yard line. Penalty marker down at about the 35-yard line, the Bear 35-yard line to be exact, for a block in the back. So West Osa will be moved back to about a 30, their own 30-yard line. Fumbled on the snap.
Fumble recovered by West Osa. Stop made by number 80. Connor West and number 3, Mason Aliski. Recovered by West Osa, making it 2nd down.
So 2nd down and long for the West Osa Bears. 2nd down, 20 to go to be exact. 7 minutes to go here in this one. Josh back. Passes quickly up the middle. Still trying to evade the tackle, but it's brought down just about at the 25-yard line.
Number 4, stop by the Pirates. Number 5, Mason Jacob. And the 3rd down, Stevie, with about 15 yards to go.
3rd down, 15 to go here for the West Osa Bears. One wide out on his right side. Looking right, throwing, and it's caught! Down to the 40-yard line, dragged out of bounds. What a catch! Sean Nichols with the catch. Impressive play. We try to take a look at this instant replay. How about that? Looked left the whole time, was able to get there. Impressive play all the way around. Hiked off, looking left again. Short pass, incomplete. Intended for Rayshawn Nichols again. Another wide receiver that we haven't necessarily said the name too much until around this time at the moment. But Nichols, one of the intended targets on that one. Or the intended target on that one, but one of the intended targets that has been the intended target all night, basically. And all season long. One wideout on the right side. 3 wideouts on the left. Throwing on the right. Throws it short, and it's going to be picked off. And it will be a late hit out of bounds is the call. More. Contact after the whistle. Be right back after this.
2 full days of Texas Fest on March 13 and 14 at the San Benito Fairgrounds. Experience the Battle of the Alamo. See the fabulous Grammy winner Eddie Da Reina y Avante and legendary Jaime de Anda, plus Los Garcia Brothers, Sereno, H3, Grupo Ácido, huge car show, market days, and join the IBCA State Championship Cook-Off. Take in native Indian, folklorico, and Aztec dancers, Reyes dancing horses, and rock climbing wall and games. Don't miss Texas Fest in San Benito.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has...
So back to the action here. Waiting now on the officials to see if these will end up becoming offsetting penalties. So we'll push the trying to figure out exactly what has happened. But it looks like will be a first down and 10. So yes, first down and 10 for West Oso Bears.
7-yard line.
All right, first down and 10 from the 7-yard line. Yes, first down and 10 for West Oso. Check that. Still don't know. Check that. It was for London. Got a little confusing there.
22.
Second down, 9 to go.
Ivan Leonard on the carry forward, London.
Leonard, Ivan Leonard with the carry there. Two backs, two wideouts on the left side for London. Hikes it off. Handoff up the middle, and that will be a good stop from Westoso to bring up third down.
Headed on the stop for the Bears. Making it third down. About 10 yards to go, maybe 9 yards to go, excuse me. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line.
Third down, 9 to go, 5:04. Check that, 5 minutes to remain. So timeout, I believe was forced.
And timeout called by the Pirates of London High.
Timeout by the Pirates, and we will take a quick timeout as well. I'm Jake Young, this is Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
So back to the action here once again. Trying to get something going on third down. Not going to be able to for the London Pirates. A nice stop by the Westoso Bears. 4 minutes to go. The punting team is out there for the London Pirates. Takes it a bit left, takes a bounce.
Grounded by number 55. Lee Rosenthal. First and 10 for Westoso. The ball will be spotted at the
So first and 10 Westoso.
Yard line.
46-yard line for where the ball will be spotted at. 3:45 to go here in this fourth quarter. 36-7, your score. London Pirates lead this one. Back out onto the field for Westoso. Three wideouts on the left side, one wideout on the right. What they've been doing is going short. Goes short again on the left side, just a little too far on that pass, a little too high. Incomplete, second down. Second down, 10 to go. 3:40 still remain here in this fourth quarter. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Trying to get anything going will get a short gain on the play for West Oso. Ball will be placed just past the 40. 4-yard line or so.
44-yard line.
There's only jet sweep on the right side. Gets a block. Still on his feet. Out of play. A nice run there for West Oso. Joe Medina on the run. Fantastic. He's got a final. It's 2:59 remaining, and that's going to be a huge sack.
For the Bears. Number 44, Sebastian Wynn.
42-41 Rockport up, 59 seconds.
Stop for London.
Miller with the last drive.
5-yard loss, second down with about
3 timeouts. That is your update.
5-yard line.
With Rockport up 42-41, with Miller having a chance to win that one. Second down 15, or third down 15. .210 remaining, looks left, throws, and that's a catch. Still on his feet, just gets brought down. What a catch there by Jalen James. Another huge reception.
24 on the stop. J.J.
2:08 remain.
Down 4 with Soso. Ball spotted at the 11-yard line.
Ball spotted at the Pirate 28-yard line. Hands it off up the middle. Maybe going to get a short gain there. That'll be Lee Kitos, I believe, on the carry.
Ball carried by number 15. Stop made by number 44, Sebastian Wynn.
.125 remain in this one. West Oso still have an opportunity. Throws it deep. Incomplete. It's going to be third down. Third down and apparently 10 to go still. Hands it off. Goes around the long side. Cuts inside. Going to be down close to the 10-yard line. That will be fourth down. Joe Medina with the carry. 1 minute to go. Most likely the last opportunity for West Oso to get something in this game. Looks like they will take 3 points. It was a fake all along. And nothing going. So turnover on downs, 35 seconds remain. 36-7.
Extra point. Denied. London takes over.
with 35 seconds. Remaining. West Oso offense, or check that. The London Pirate offense comes out for the most likely last time. They'll just take the knee in victory formation. And that should do it. And that will be your final, just with 15 seconds to go. But that went 36-7, your final. London Pirates win this one against West Oso. There we go, final once again, 36-7. London win over West Oso, the West Oso Bears. Talk about this game just in a closing statement, really. It was all London from the get-go.
October 2nd, they will travel to San Diego against the Vaqueros.
But that will be it from us from West Oso Bear Stadium. Once again, I'm Jake Young. This is Real Sports Live, and we will see you in the next one. Adios.